Are you excited? Easter dinner. I mean, the snow is almost gone. Here we go. Summer's upon us. Patio weather is just around the corner. But let's get into an incredible dinner tonight, and let's start it all off with the maple whiskey sour.
You're like the sunshine shining in the summertime, sneaking in my window just to say hello. Well, hello, hello. You're waking me up with only a one touch, and your brilliant smile melting me like snow. Oh, oh. Ooh, you make the flowers bloom. Oh, you know it's true. You're like the warm breeze rolling out the salty sea.
So let's get into how we make this. Grab yourself 2 old fashions. You're gonna take your sugar and pop it into one. You're gonna take your lime. We wanna get juice going here. We're gonna need the juice so we can do the lemon action. So, just gonna take a lime cheek, pop it into a container, bowl, something with a flat surface so that we can get the glasses rimmed up nicely. So, make sure your sugar's flat. You like? I like. One in. You want to put more? Go for it. But there's only, you don't want to outdo it. All right. So next thing you want to do, go inside, and you would like to get some ice into your shaker. I want to fill this bad boy up about halfway. Try to avoid the ice explosions. Each container contains the Jameson along with maple syrup and lemon bitters. Pour the 2 of them into your container. You have your egg white. Pop that in. Give me a squeeze of 1 lime. 2 lime. Close it up. Oof, look at that. You ready? All right. So I'm kind of always been the guy that loves ice touching my lips. It's over to you whether or not you want to go that route with this glass. I am putting a little touch of ice into each one, and we're going to take our strainer and divvy it up to the halfway mark on each one. Grab your can of limonada. And you know what? No garnish. This is all straight shoot. Enjoy. Let's talk little bites. We got 2 for you, 2 for 2. Let's check out the containers. Container 1, container 2. Really straightforward. Go to container 2. We have a jalapeno onion jam, and we have a barbacoa beef tamale, all cooked, ready to go. What are you gonna do? You're gonna take this bad boy, drop it into your microwave, set it up on level 7, and you wanna go for a good 45 seconds. While that's going down, you wanna take your onion jam, get yourself a little vehicle, little spoon, pop your onion jam in. If you don't use it, that's okay. Put it in the fridge. You're gonna need that for later. Over here, something I just truly love. These are black olive palmiers. Look at these little bad boys. I just want to eat it, but so you might get 2, you might get 3. We'll see how production goes. Technically, you're entitled to 2, but you know, I've been known to be generous in the past, so who knows? We'll see. The tamale's done. Let's head on in. It literally is that quick. What you want to do is just take your knife. Literally, you know, if you want to go El Rustico, take the banana leaf, lay it on down. You can see everything going on inside there. Little bites. Whatever the occasion, they're working. Enjoy. Hope you enjoyed the Maple Jameson Whiskey Sour. We're going to slide into course 1 of this incredible dinner. You want to go to your kit and you want to bring out A1 and A2. Let's dive into the containers and figure out what's going on here. So this is a chili gouda brulee. So think of a creme brulee, but we've given you 1 each, a brulee. This is a custard done with chili gouda. Okay, inside the container we have a lemon olive oil dressing done with mustard seed, some trout roulette, some trout smoked. Over in this container we have some pickled beets, stained shallots, and also some turmeric pearl onions. So to put this whole bad boy together, there's a number of ways you can do this. Now, if you have one of these at home, it's going to be really, really quick. Now, not everybody has a blowtorch. There might be one in the garage, there might be one in the basement. If you don't have one, you're going to want to set your broiler to high heat. You're going to get the rack up to its highest level and you're going to slide in the cheese brulee. Now, because I've got this bad boy, you're just going to go right down onto the brulee and torch. All right. Once that's done, you're going to take your dressing. You're going to take your dressing and you're going to put it in with the rocket leaves. You're going to take your fish, crumble her up, pop it into the container, close it up, and do a little shake. Do a little dance for Mom. Oh God, I nearly lost everything. That would have been insane, right? Don't be doing that at home. Make sure you use both hands. It's actually the branding, the marketing branding to our new pop-up ghost restaurant called Dirty Burger. If you haven't had it, we have a simple philosophy. Always use 2 hands because our burgers are dribbly, they're big, and they're juicy. That's about as much time as you need to mix up your salad. So now that you have it all set up, you want to take the roulette, you want to go in, put 1 dollop down, put the other half dollop on the other side. So you're going to put down the arugula with the smoked trout pieces onto the rami or the ramekin. And please don't be bringing these back. They're yours to keep. I have so many of them. And these, I get these based out of Montreal, and they are terracotta, so they are cheap and awesome and completely reusable. So then you're going to head right in to your pickled beet stained shallots, a Blackie classic and favorite. And I don't know if you know this, but you can actually buy these. We have a complete preserve, premium preserved pickle and sauce line here that you can pick up directly at the restaurant. And we sell the pickled beet stained shallots. And then we also have these turmeric pearl onions. And you can also get these in jars as well. So if you're a picklehead like I am, oh, did I mention I also do a burger at Dirty Burger called You're a Picklehead? It's got pickle inside the meat of the hamburger. So awesome. Okay, let me try. Wow. Look at this. Chili gouda brulee. Smoked trout. Trout roulette. little rocket leaves, lemon, olive oil. Enjoy. Okay, let's dive into course 2. You're gonna head to the box and you're gonna bring over container B1 and B2. What are we doing? We are doing a pulled ham hock soup done with green pea. This is thickened with rice. And on the side, or as a garnish, we have a gremolata of pecorino and pecan. Citrus in here, lime lemon zest, a little finely ground panko. So how do we do this? You're gonna wanna get yourself a medium high flame pan going on the flat top, stove top. You're gonna drop your ham hock inside. So ham hock, these are dry and smoked. You cook these out, boil water, like simmering water. Oh my gosh, like yesterday, one ham hock, took me about 5 hours to get it all nice and soft, and so good. For the soup, you can either heat it up in a pot, but for the speed and efficiency of doing the dinner, we're gonna just head right over 7. We're gonna go right up to a 1 minute and 50 on speed on number 7. Make sure you get your box down on the floor. Take all your containers, drop them in there. At the end of the night, send it to the garage, send it, and then in the morning, you can go in and do your recycling. Remember, these little lids are not recyclable. We want to get some lovely color on this. If you were only here, but wait, you're there. Can you smell it? Wow, ham hock, incredible. So we're about a minute away from the soup coming up to a boil, up to a full heat. Grab yourself 2 bowls. Again, refer back to the pickup notes or the takeout notes that basically walk you through not only where to access the video, but your tableware, your plateware. The bowls ideally should be warm in order for this to work well. Want to get some good mallarding onto the pulled ham hock. You can see it's starting to come together. Hot soup, up and at 'em. And the beautiful thing about this soup is, and you do want to just take a spoon, make sure that's fully mixed. Now what you want to see here is, I didn't make Elmer's glue for you, so make sure it's stirred up. Look at the consistency of that. The trick about making a proper soup, and it's funny how I see this time and time again in the world, it's called the coating of the back of a spoon. See the coat? So if I can see through the spoon and it's coating the back of the spoon, the viscosity or the thickness of the soup is perfect. Also, if the spitting of the oil from the sauteed ham hock is hitting the side of the arm and giving you a little, you know, it's ready to go. So let's have a look. Look at that. So you're just gonna take a clump, divvy it up nicely between the two. Look at the jigglies and the bubblies of the oil and everything inside there. That's great, eh? Now that's just the natural oil that has come off from the ham hock, because this is a heavy working muscle, right? It's the hock. We're gonna finish off with a little bit of the gremolata. You're probably not gonna need to use all of this. I mean, you know, moving into spring, the days of summer are short away. Soup done. Let's roll into course 3. Need you to go grab container C. In container C, let's walk through what we have here. It's the epic. You're gonna get a huge lesson today in sea scallops. We've got 2 scallops per person, so a total of 4. Little chunk of some jasmine rice. In this container here, we have some chorizo with ground pork, crispy fried shallots, and a little caper butter sauce. So how do we do this dish? It's really straightforward. You're going to take a frying pan and you're gonna go on a medium-high heat. Actually, high. I can see the smoke on this right now. So what you're going to do is, you're gonna drop your scallops in. you're gonna go with 4 scallops down inside the plate, all right? And then in the chorizo with the ground pork, there's a little bit of fat. You're gonna drop that right down into the scallop pan. Okay, first thing, the caper butter sauce. Into the microwave, power level 7, 30 seconds. So now that these scallops are going, well, the most important thing in the lesson in scallops is 1, don't touch them, 2, high heat. Come back. We've now got the caper butter sauce. I want you to just take a little bit of this, splash it into the frying pan. And these have been cooking now for probably around solidly no more than 3 to 4 minutes. Okay, once that's done, we're just going to give them a little flip. Oh, look at that. Oh, there you go. The smell is absolutely incredible. It's fantastic. Now, scallops are not far behind. They're not going to take very long to cook. We've got one other element to do here. Now, I'm going to try to do everything in one pan, so we just keep everything in terms of cooking down to a minimum. So, scallops for me right now, the way these are looking, I'll do one more little splash of the caper butter sauce. Have you got that? Is that good? Under control? Drop that into your pan. Back into the pan. Go with the chorizo now, completely in. On top of that, add your rice. So what you need to do here, you want to just break down the rice because it's cold. You just want to flatten it until it all breaks down into its individual grains. Scallops are ready, butter sauce is ready, garnish is here. See how fast and easy that was? So you're going to go down, dead center. I'm going for the second one. Kill your flame. And drop down 2 scallops. Go down for the second one. You want to make sure that your caper butter sauce goes down right over the top. And then you're going to finish with the crispy fried shallots. And ladies and gentlemen, seared sea scallops, jasmine rice, chorizo, crispy fried shallots, caper butter sauce. Enjoy. You enjoyed those plump, juicy sea scallops with the chorizo and rice. We're sliding into course 4. This is a risotto done with fennel, guanciale, and green pea. Let's have a look what we got going on here. White truffle is the finisher on this one. So let's have a look in the container. We got green peas, guanciale. We have olive oil along with some lime, lemon zest, and also some white truffle oil and Maldon sea salt. So the first thing that you're going to want to do is have a pan on a medium-high flame. Make sure you've got your Chinaware sorted, as I do here. In the container, we have the rice along with the fennel, and we have some cubed butter. We have some stock on the side. It's filled less than half, because that's all you're going to really need in terms of stock to cook out the risotto. So, how do we do this? Pretty straightforward. You're going to go into the frying pan with the rice and the fennel. Once that's all cooking in away, you're going to throw in your guanciale. You're going to take half of your olive oil and drop that down into the pan. Let's give it a little shake. Okay, and then we'll just clean out the rest of the rice that's in here. Remove the rest of your butter. You still got a bit of rice kicking in the bottom of the container, no problem. Let's get that little tappy. Get rid of your containers. Now things are rocking in the pan. You know you're cooking when you can hear the cooking. Stock. You put a quarter of the stock in. Using a spoon, you're going to work the risotto. These grains are cooked about halfway. In order for them to completely go to al dente, you're going to keep working and agitating. You can see that the stock is becoming creamy. And not only do you want it to become creamy, but you want the stock to reduce and cook away so that you can see the grains of rice. That's really critical. So here we go. You ready to hit it again? Let's do it again, another quarter. Bring your flame up now. Yeah, I'm up full. Good. So you can see that stock on the side with all the little bubble action going there. That's totally what you're looking to do. You're cooking away the moisture and you're left strictly with the rice grains, with the guanciale and the fennel imparting flavor. Now, no, fennel or finocchio is a very subtle thing. So don't expect like a strong fennel flavor coming through and through. Now we're left with the butter and we're left with the butter. So green peas and butter. So take half the butter cubed, drop it in. Okay, continue to cook out. We're left with basically, we're about a third left of the stock. We can add that to it. That's good. Cook it down. So it's really key that the flame is on a medium-high to high flame level, because if you go like on a low flame, medium-low flame, and you're trying to do this process, you'll probably end up with a rice pudding because the stock is going to absorb too quickly into the rice grains. So don't stress. Follow the Blackie way. I don't know what that means, the Blackie way. Well, here you go, look. We're getting close to being done. You can see the grains are cooking out. We are now going to finish with the last of the butter. The green peas will now go in. Chlorophyll. There's a reason why I waited to the end. Okay. Look at that. That looks so good. Make sure your butter's there. We're literally like maybe a minute and a half away from this to just cook down a little bit more. Your plates should be warm through and through. I kind of feel, man, no, we're gonna be good. We're gonna be good. This is gonna be our garnish now, which is the lime zest, lemon zest, Malton sea salt, truffle oil, olive oil. It's probably at this stage right now that you want to grab some salt from the kitchen and come over and just give this a little taste to make sure that the salt balance is there. I'm gonna give it a go, see what it's like. What you're looking to taste is the base of the risotto, which is the butter, the stock, but more importantly, you want to test to make sure the grains of the rice are cooked properly. This doesn't even need any salt, it's like bang on. I can taste the peas, I can taste the guanciale. Wow. 30 seconds. How do I know? You see this action on the side here? It's almost like, it's like pancakes. You see how all the holes of the energy, the kinetic energy from the gas is coming through and the flame and the heat, and you're getting these little pop mark holes coming through and through, like you'd see in a pancake when you're cooking it. That's really critical. That's huge. It's key. That shows you that your moisture level is almost there. If you're not getting that, you're not ready. And you can see like the rice is kind of sticking up on the side of the pan. I'm using a frying pan because I want you to see what's going on, but also I want the surface to be nice and open and spread out so that I can let things cook down and get rid of all that moisture that's in there. So I'd say that we are there. See how the risotto is kind of starting to pool together? Wow. That's a glorious portion too. There we go, people. Look at that. Make sure you get some of the guanciale. There's like 4 pieces in there, so 2 pieces per person. And when you're chewing on the guanciale, it got a little bit of toughness, I guess would be the best way I can describe it. Guanciale is the cheek of the pig, the jowl. It's crispy, it's super salty, it adds flavor. Wow. Look at this. Make sure you get all that out from the inside. That's a tear up moment for sure. Guanciale risotto with green pea, fennel, white truffle, epic. Enjoy. Hope you enjoyed the risotto. Epic dish, as I said it would be. We're going to slide into course 5 of the 6-course menu. Braised beef short rib, duck fat mashed potato. We have a blueberry gastrique sauce. There's your blueberry gastrique sauce. Got a little bit of oil. We got some pickled turmeric, braised beef short rib, and duck fat mashed potato. This is how we put this all together. Put in your beef short rib down into the frying pan, in a microwave, set your mashed potato up, 7, going for 1 minute and 10, all right? When your meat is down in the pan, give a little splash of the oil. So as you can see the meat's crisping away and cooking out, you want to ensure that your flame is on a medium-high flame, all right? So make sure all the pieces are flat. Thank you. There we go. We got everything going there. Potatoes are on their way. It's very quick and straightforward. For the sauce, we're just going to hit this down. This just takes seconds to get together. So in we go. That is literally it. Mashed potatoes are ready to go. Divvy your mashed potatoes up between the 2 plates equally. Don't need a lot. Kill your flame. And then you're just going to come in with your beef. And maybe let's see if we can do a nice little stacky stack here. All right. There we go. We'll do it again on the other side. Second, the 3 pieces per person. And then you're just going to drop your sauce down on top again on the other one. Look at that. Nothing left. And we'll finish off with this Israeli couscous. So this can be cold set. You don't have to heat this up. So just a little alternating contrast between the starches and the punch in the bright colors. Braised beef short rib with blackberry gastrique, blackberry ginger gastrique. Enjoy. We're there, course 6, the last dishes to put out. Straightforward. This is a ricotta cake done with a miso caramel. Yes, that's right, a miso caramel. We've got a little black sesame seed toasted tuile and the ricotta cakes. So because of the chill in the air and everything else for you picking these up, keeping them in the refrigerator, I want you to first take your little ricotta cakes, and I'd like you to pop those into the microwave at level 7, and I'd like you to give that a good 35 seconds of temperature seasoning. All right, containers out of the way. We're left with the caramel, the 2 tuiles. Get yourself 2 plates ready to go. My watch is telling me to breathe. Let's have a lookie. Oh yeah, 1, 2. So next aspect, wanna go ahead and give a 20-second run on the caramel. Ooh, Michael Blackie, how dare you? Power level 7. There we go. So what we're gonna take with the miso caramel, just want you to take your spoon and just go 3 little cuts into the top of the cake. We want the miso caramel to soak inside. We're almost there. 2, 1. There we go. There's the miso caramel. So we'll just drop that, pour that right down inside. It's just lovely. And don't worry, if you have a little dribble off the side, it's kind of good. Take the tuile, pop it on top. Go with your berries down over the top. Le plat principal, the ultimate dish. There we go, everybody. Enjoy.
Friend of me, enemy. All these neck just wanna be a mini me. All these neck just wanna be a mini me. All these neck just wanna be a mini me. Friend of me, enemy. All these neck just wanna be a mini me. All these neck just wanna be a mini me. All these neck just wanna be a mini me. Friend of me, enemy. All these neck just wanna be a mini me. All these neck just wanna be a mini me. All these neck just wanna be a mini me.
I'm about to go Goku. Leave all my haters red like old news. Yeah, trying to get the green like it's Whole Foods. Couldn't take my style and now you so blue. Yeah, now we don't even know you. Your hometown we don't even go to.